Hey Clashes, from the sneak peek of the October update, we still know that the haste effect of the new spell in the clan capital is not stacking. But what happens now if we don't use 2 haste, but instead 1 haste and 1 rage, and combine that with one of the most powerful troops in the game? That's right, with the mountain golem. So I thought, let's try to make this troop as speedy as possible. So let's build an army and let's give it a try. And then we will make our way slowly from a not that well upgraded district to a well upgraded district and check out how strong it is as well. First off, the golem. I mean, that's kind of obvious that we need that golem in our army. Then we need some other spells. I do not want to have in the first attack already the combination of the haste and the rage. Instead, we're going to bring some skeletons. And then I think just Hog Riders and Mountain Golem are just synergizing perfectly, because whenever there's too much damage on that Golem, you can just send in the Hogs and stun whatever is in front of you. Well, and that's pretty much the idea. So let's dive into the first district and see how well we're going to do. Yes, this district is super rushed. I mean, that's typically what you face as well in the clan capital. But after that, we're going to then attack a better upgraded district to then see how strong it is versus better defenses. But for now, let's start with the golem and let's have some fun, because this thing can be kind of quick. Okay, so right now I think the speed increase should be something like 10 roundabout from the basic basic speed level, and a rage is adding even 18 speed on top of that, which, I mean, that golem is going to run kind of quick. Okay, so on this one, where do we push the graveyard spells? I think right on the left side on both of those blast bows. I think that's a really nice location to put them. The golem is keep going, especially with the little damage which is in that district. We should get kind of far within that first attack. The only thing, which as always with this troop, is well, time. That's the biggest factor. I wouldn't be surprised if we would use only the golem, that we could possibly thrash out this village, especially because it's like a default one, which means like this is kind of how the defenses and buildings are located when you're just upgrading your district. I think we could possibly thrash out that with just the golem if we have enough time. But we just want to make sure that we're slowly approaching this, okay? First only the haste, then addition to the rage, and then let's see how we're going to do versus better upgraded district. But for now, things looking good, right? I mean, we're stunning the back end of this one. I guess double cannons are our biggest threat with the golem. Otherwise, he's just keep going through. Things looking really good for us. That's amazing. Now at this point, just adding a couple of barbarians, making sure everything is fine. And so far, another barbarian and Hog Rider added to make sure that the golem does not have to go into that core. I think we're looking pretty good already for the first attack. Yes, it's not a well upgraded district whatsoever, but I think we can see already the strength of this golem. I would even say, like, the golem to me is the most fun troop in the clan capital. It just, I don't know, just satisfying. Kind of like the Electro Dragon in the home village, where if it's shooting, if it's like tanking everything, it's just so satisfying. And the same with the golem, like, it is just so cool. The only thing which I'm kind of missing to just like fit the stereotype of this really beefy, big golem type of troop, it does not do enough splash damage in my opinion. I don't know if that would make it broken or something, or like too strong. But I think if there's building close to each other, kind of as the Super Dragon, it should do splash damage. I just feel like from the storytelling of the troop, it does not make sense that you have a massive mountain golem and it's approaching a defense. It's going to hit it once, then the building which is right next to it, and so on. It just feels wrong. Am I the only one thinking that? I don't know. Like, obviously balance-wise, that's a different story, but just like how the golem feels, it's just so massive. But then it doesn't really feel that exciting when it just has to attack every single building which is in front of it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But for now, we're switching in the rages because we want to see how that works combining those 2 spells. Because the haste is still there, we can use it. Let's just use the golem, and then we can use the rage to see how quick it's actually going to be. First off, obviously it's like raged up, It's not moving that much, to be honest. Now let's see how quick it's going to run to the spear thrower, and that is pretty quick for a golem. I think we should try to invest the rage a bit better on the next one. But let's see how quick he's going to make it to the cannon. Let's see. And that is really, really quick. I would love, I mean, again, balance type of question again, but I would love to have the rage effect kind of lasting a bit longer when a troop is leaving that spell. That would be kind of cool, because, oh boy, the golem, that would be just so cool. Having like a race car moving through the base, it's kind of crazy. Now let's see how quick can it move to the next cannon. And, I mean, that is kind of quick. I mean, you typically want to have the rage on top of like a really big group of defenses, so you can't really feel the speed that much, let's be honest. But overall, that is quite significant, like a quite significant speed boost. But now, since we have kind of completely demolished this pretty rushed district, let's take a look at a way better upgraded other district, and one which I would consider not being one of the best to attack, which is the barbarian camp. Because let's be honest, the defending golems, the defending giants are a little bit annoying to take down, because you cannot even one-shot them with your golem. That's another big thing, right? And it's going to tank every single time one shot. The idea of this one is we want to walk around the top side. We can just cross the water because it's a golem. The golem does not care about water, at least as long as like a tiny little water piece, tile, whatever. So we're starting again with the haste. Since we want to two-shot this, okay? The last district was easy to two-shot. That's no problem whatsoever. But we want to two-shot this one as well. So we kind of have to bring the graveyard spell in the beginning. I feel like otherwise we're going to mess things up if we would bring the haste and the rage early on. So that's kind of the idea, okay? So we're adding a super dragon to push our golem around the top side, and then we can hopefully rage our golem through the town hall in the second attack. And then hopefully we can like 3-star within those two attacks. That's the goal. Let's see if we can make this work. Again, so far we have checked the speed. Now we want to see how strong is this, or is this just a meme to make the golem as quick as possible. Let's take a look. So, first off, haste in. Now the golem in as well. Then we have the super dragon as well to funnel. As I said, make sure that it's funneling. I could have actually deployed that into the haste effect as well, but it is what it is. The super dragon doesn't need to move quick. It's going to go down eventually anyways. But now the golem is going to go around the top side. That should be great. No problem whatsoever. And we can just add hogs at some point wherever we want. But where do we use the graveyard spells? That's the question. I think we could use it maybe on the left side. I'm not sure, like the top side with the hog. We're fine there. I think at this point, let's just take a look at... I think maybe the rocket artillery, I think that's a good fit. If you place it on top of that, it might be an overkill. Like, I don't know. But maybe not. Oh, no. No, our golem is going towards the town hall. This is not where it was supposed to go. Alright, but now you can see, by the way, how it's attacking the giants. And that is just such an annoying interaction. It should one-shot a giant. Like, let's be honest, it's just super frustrating. At least it's doing the splash damage when there's something on one specific tile, but it's not doing the splash damage when there is like two buildings next to each other, which is... it's just really annoying, let's be honest. But every single building going down right now is clutch. But we can wait now for our graveyard army. In just a second, there goes the golem, and there we go. All of those skeletons getting spawned, and they're taking down that rocket artillery, which is awesome. Perfect. Can we take down the Tesla as well? I'm not sure about that one. Where do we send the hogs now? We cannot really target anything from the top side because we do not have a wall break. So let's just go for the cannon, I guess. Obviously, there's a giant bomb, whatever. Now the barbarian maybe can be a wall. Okay, I don't know why it's going there, but I feel like I don't have to show you now how the barbarian is going to beat that one wall. So I will just skip that, and you will see the next part, or like the next attack. And the question now is, do we have enough power to make it all the way within those two attacks? That's the question. With that being said, the wall is open. Let's place another wall break or like battle ram to actually open up the entire thing so we have the extended deployment area. Golem up in the top side to make sure it's having the haste effect. Remember, you just have to place into the haste once. We have the 2 rages. And now, let's speed things up and make this golem a machine, okay? This golem just taking all of that down. It's looking good. Taking all of those out as well. I'm wondering... I don't know, I'm right now trying to brainstorm how to make the golem super broken, but I just think it's such a cool tool that I wouldn't care about that. But one thing, just make it one-shot everything. Like even the capital peak, like the capital peak, like district thingy hall, whatever, like the capital peak hall, that would be pretty insane, right? Imagine that gets one-shot, but I mean, it's the golem, right? It's like supposed to do a lot of damage and be massive and do mountain golem things. I don't know, but still, guys, we already kind of close to 40% hit points of this golem, but we have still a lot of point defenses and backhand damage left. I am not sure if we can make this. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if we can make this. We have to save for the backhand some hogs, somehow making sure that it's going to work. Let's add 1 hog though, like 1 hog glider from the left side for the double cannon, as this is one of the most annoying things to face. And now we have to have the perfect range and the back end. I am not really convinced that we will make it. But hey, let's see. Rage, I think that was pretty much perfect. Barbarian, and can, like, the hogs from the top right from that, yep, right there from that double cannon, like multi-cannon, whatever the name is. Lightning just to take, like, spread the damage. Oh no. No, all of the hogs are gone. Oh, 1 barbarian clutching it up, but the golem, oh no. Wait, this is... Wait, the barbarian, oh my god. That was never close. That was never close. Golem broken. Mountain golem is broken, confirmed. Obviously kidding, but still, to me, it's the most fun troop there is in the clan capital. It's just the most epic, the most legendary troop design. I think it's just really, really fun. But, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite troop is in the clan capital. Not what the strongest is. That's not what I'm asking for, but what you specifically think is the coolest troop and the design overall in the clan capital. I would love to know that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.